I know I'm paranoid sometimes, but I just feel like your voice changed. I tell myself, don't be dramatic, don't overthink, but someone once told you everything was fine while slowly pulling away. You never want to experience that kind of pain again. I was born with this kind of heart. It's not my mistake. It's just one way of being human. Hello, Rusty. How are you tonight? Have you ever heard someone say goodnight, and somehow it didn't feel the same anymore? Same word, same screen, same little message at the end of the day. But your chest still knew something had moved. Maybe the reply came later. Maybe there was no emoji this time. Maybe the sentence was shorter than usual. And it looked normal to anyone else, but you looked at it for too long. And after a while, you stopped focusing on the message itself anymore. You were trying to figure out if something had changed. Rusty, if you know that feeling, this is for you. I know I'm paranoid sometimes, but I just feel like your voice changed. I don't mean your actual voice. I mean the way you talk to me now. The pauses feel longer, the replies feel shorter. Even when you say the same words, they don't land the same way. And I hate that. I notice things like that. I hate that when small shift can make my chest feel tight. Like I already feel the distance before anyone says anything out loud. I tell myself, don't be dramatic, don't overthink, don't make this into something. But part of me is already listening too carefully, trying to hear what we are not saying. I can't control. Maybe this is what happens when someone has been hurt before. You start noticing little patterns you wish you didn't notice. And then you just think, here we go again. A softer goodnight that doesn't feel soft anymore. A love that comes half a second too late. A message that used to feel natural, but now feels like it was written after thinking too long. And then your mind starts working against you. Maybe they are tired of me. Maybe something changed. Maybe I'm feeling the truth before I can prove it. I know that isn't always fair. I know sometimes people are just busy, quiet, distracted human. But someone once told you everything was fine while slowly pulling away. And somehow your body still remembers that feeling. You never want to experience that kind of pain again. And at the same time, you lie awake at night, wondering if you are becoming paranoid. But Rusty, maybe it's just your heart recognizing the empty feeling again. It's not your fault. So, I admit that maybe this is who I am right now. Someone who feels the small things, who notices the shift before the explanation, who sometimes protects their heart a little too early. I don't want to shame myself for that anymore. I can learn to pause. I can learn to ask, instead of despairing into my own thoughts. But I don't have to become cold just to seem easier to love. This is part of me. If someone one day understands this part, gives me safety, and stays patient with my softness, I will love them well. And if not, I will still love myself. I was born with this kind of heart. It's not my mistake. It's just one way of being human. Bye, Rusty. I hope you think so. Good night.